everyone, welcome to part 2 of our spring road trip. If you missed part 1, you might want to go back and find this video so you can watch in chronological order and you can see us coming up from Southern Oregon up into the Bend area. When we go to visit Bend, we love to stay in Redmond, and we particularly love to stay at the SCP Hotel. It just worked out perfectly this time that when we arrived, we were there just in time for their Friday Farmers Market.
What a fun market.
Considering it's May, they sure have a lot of good-looking produce. And we talked to one farmer and she said there are only 66 days between frosts, so their growing season is really short. Aside from getting better prices by staying in Redmond, this hotel has some really exceptionally great things. SCP stands for Soul, Community, and Planet, and they really pay attention to a lot of details that matter to me. For one, I love their rooftop dining. It's just the perfect place to go and have a romantic sunset, either happy hour or dinner. They use locally sourced and organic foods whenever possible. And they serve my favorite beer, which is Tropical Pine, made by Bend Brewing Company, and they serve it both upstairs on the rooftops and also downstairs at the Wayfarer bar. It's always best to make your reservations directly by calling the hotel instead of online, because often they have a special package when you purchase from them, and it includes a coupon for a complimentary drink, coffee and tea in the morning, and also $15 credit for their provisions market, which can go toward breakfast in the morning. I always get the breakfast bagels, and I highly recommend that you get the jalapeno cheddar made by Big O Bagels. And I always ask for mine to be toasted because the bagels turn out so crispy delicious. And they also have the most fabulous tea. I got the cacao mint, which is peppermint and cacao and cinnamon and some organic stevia. I've tried several of the Metolius artisan tea blends and particularly love North as well and Little Bear. These teas are offered complimentary with your stay. And I also purchased one to take home with me. And Jeff always enjoys their complimentary coffee as well. Downstairs in what they call their provisions market, you'll see all kinds of locally crafted, like soaps, and they have wine. They also sell yummy, scrummy Banta gelato, and my favorite flavor. So if you're just craving a little of that, all you have to do is go downstairs. See what I mean? They pay attention to all the little details that really mattered. Just a fun fact for us, we were walking by their library and we just happened to notice that the book that Jeff and I wrote together called Pure 5-2 Transformation in 21 Days is on their second shelf in the center in their library. I guess we had given them a copy one time when we stayed there, and it was kind of fun to see it there. We also enjoy the Terra Kitchen, which is their restaurant right next door, and Tuesday through Saturday they have happy hour at 4 and dinner until 8. We're on our way now to Terrebonne, which is a short drive away, and we're going to Smith Rock State Park. But before we go there, we're going to go about 2.5 miles north of Terrebonne to explore 2 amazingly engineered bridges. This bridge is a railroad bridge that crosses the Crooked River Gorge, and it's about 850 feet downstream of the High Bridge. It was built in 1911, and it consists of a 2-hinge arch with a span of 460 feet. This Crooked River High Bridge used to be the main bridge for vehicles, but is no longer in use that way, but you can walk across it. It also is the place where one of the most famous murders in Oregon took place. The bridge has a total length of 464 feet with a main span of 330 feet, and the bridge was eventually unable to keep up with the growing traffic demands of US 97 and was replaced with the wider Rex T. Barber Veterans Memorial Bridge in 2000. Welcome to Smith Rock State Park, one of Oregon's true treasures. And it's said that they have over 300 days of sunny weather here. The towering cliffs and spires above the Crooked River are just stunning. It's a rock climber's paradise, but even if you're not into climbing, the hiking here is incredible. The Misery Ridge Trail is a bit of a workout, but the views are totally worth it. And you might even spot some eagles, some snakes, or river otters along the way. So whether you're here to hike, climb, or just soak it all in, Smith Rock is definitely a must-see. Just as you head out of the park, you will see Juniper Junction, and it's a great place, famous for huckleberry ice cream. And if you're vegan, no worries, they have Mayan chocolate. This gives you a little feel for what the terrain is like and the views are like in Terrebonne. Remember that the whole Bend area is very much high desert, so you're not going to see a lot of plantings. It's going to be a little more scrubby, a lot of pine, that sort of thing. Be sure to bring a lot of lotion and lip balm because it's very dry up in this area. But for those of us living in Southern Oregon, this is such a fun contrast to the climate and the geography around us. And it takes about 3 to 3.5 hours to get from where we are in Southern Oregon up into the Bend area. So it's a pretty easy and really wonderful getaway for us Southern Oregonians. Be sure to check out my next video where I'll be showing you what it's like in Sisters and Camp Sherman and what it's like staying at our favorite cabin on the Metolius River. I'd love to hear any of your comments below, and I always appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.